Before I start this video, I want to share the rules of Discord's code of conduct, because everything I'm going to be talking about in this video will require this. As of recording, Skarlet has passed away. Many think that he has faked his death, which, let's be real, is quite possible, so I'm taking this all with a grain of salt, considering all of this drama is still going on. I'm still getting messages from the same person, and it just doesn't seem to stop. Either one of his friends are hellbent on talking smack or going on to my Instagram saying that I led someone to suicide. I'm like, okay, never done that. When that person themselves has me blocked, won't let me even message them in private. So I guess this is the only way I can address things, because it's kind of getting wild. If you don't have the balls to call someone out, but then you go and block them, it makes no sense. So let's start with the Discord rules. I have it pulled up here. I'm going to be reading them out not by number, just all at once. This is the general rules of Discord. I have them all from 1 to 2. Do not promote, coordinate, or engage in harassment. Do not threaten to harm another individual or group of people. Do not share or threaten to share the person's identifiable information, so that will be someone getting doxed, knowing first name, last name, where they lived, what country, all of that information. I will not be sharing any of that information. I know, obviously, his age, because we're all over the age of 18. I will not be sharing his name. He will be known as Skarlet. And this other person will just be known as whatever screen name they are going under at the time. Do not use hate speech to engage in hateful conduct. Do not organise, promote, or support violent extremism. Do not solicit, share, or make any attempt to distribute content that depicts, promotes, or attempts the normalisation of child sexual abuse. Do not, if you are under the age of 18, do not engage in sexual conduct of any conduct that puts your online physical safety at risk. Do not solicit sexual conduct or engage in any sexual conduct with anyone from the age of 18. Do not make sexually explicit content available to anyone under the age of 18. Do not share, distribute, or create sexually explicit or sexually suggestive content of other people without the subject's consent. Do not share contents that glorifies, promotes, or normalize suicide or other physical self-harm. Do not share raw media depicting gore, excessive violence, or animal harm, especially with the intention to harass or shock others. Those are the general rules of Discord. The respect Discord section, I've only got 2 pointed out, because you will see in a video a little bit at the very beginning. I have number 17 and 18. 17 is do not share false or misleading information, otherwise known as misinformation. 18. Do not misinterpret your identity on Discord or decepting in a harmful way. And the law section is about gambling. It's telling you not to gamble online, especially on Discord, as they do not promote that. As I believe this is a 13 plus site. 16 plus? I think it's 16 plus. I will look it up and put it on screen now. Now, I'm going to first start off with how we met. I met Skarlet through a friend of mine, and we became mutual friends. I have not known lots about Skarlet. I dare even say we were close. We were friends, sure, but we never played games all the time. We never spoke all the time. We never we didn't send memes back and forth all the time. It was more of we can all just hang out, play games. And this is leading on to Blade and Soul. We all liked to play Blade and Soul. And this is where the respect Discord rules come in, especially the misleading information and decepting people. Skarlet had a friend that he met and got into the game. They are called Fiona. Now, I was sent messages, screenshots specifically, from my friend regarding Fiona, because they had messaged, whispered, and that's where obviously she met. I'm going to put up the whispers on screen and you can read through these. These were the images that I had been sent, and she thought it was a bit weird. If there were too many similarities, Fiona knew quite a lot, and the way that they wrote through text was disturbingly similar. Anyone can type like that, don't get me wrong. It's a very normal way of communication, especially if you're online quite often. That's just what happens. Now, I also was introduced to Fiona throughout Skarlet. Met up, not in real life. I met them online, obviously, through Blade and Soul. And I was saying, oh, should we do dungeons together? Sure. And Skarlet wasn't there, so I done one with Fiona. Went and done a dungeon. I'd never done a dungeon with them both at the same time, which was making me really goddamn skeptical. I said, oh, okay, and Skarlet, are you able to join? I was like, oh no, I've got. There was always some sort of excuse, or he was just AFK or something. There was never saw them both at the same time. There was always one sitting down, one running. It was very odd to me. I didn't figure this out on my own. Obviously, my friend, I sent her all the screenshots, everything that I had at the time, sent it to her, and she said, yeah, this is really weird. I think it is him. So I decided to message Skarlet and call him out and say, why are you doing this? I'm going to pull up a video now of our talk from there until the end. Now that's everything from me calling him out and down. Any other logs that I will be sharing will go from the top until I called him out or until the images are up. I'm going to make one thing very goddamn clear. I'm in the UK. My friend is in the UK. I don't mind you knowing that. I think it's quite obvious from my accent. I'm from the UK. Skarlet is not from the UK. I will not even be saying where he is from. We're in different countries. I heard that he was going around telling people to stop talking to me and my friend. Bearing in mind, I play the game a lot more now and throughout that time than my friend did. And I was told this information by somebody. He told me everything and he was quite confused as like why. God knows why. He didn't tell me. All that he said was Skarlet was saying that we were all buddy-buddy, that we're in the same country, that Fiona needed to go to hospital and we wouldn't go, or we made her go to hospital and we went there, blah, blah, blah. We're not in the same country, so I don't know how that would work unless I caught a flight, but It's whatever. It's annoying, but so the main reason on why I am making this video, I made a post on my Star Stable Instagram because I haven't made one in a while, so I wanted to address just why I wasn't posting or on Star Stable, because that is one of the games I did play a lot. I put a post on my Blading Style character, and this person called Dahomey, not gonna say the last bit, he commented, "Bro really led someone to suicide and decided to post this." I replied, "Skarlet, is this you? Open DMs, don't be shy." Every single time, I know that this person and the other person I'm going to bring up in just a second are the same person because they have the same shtick. They block me or they make it so I can't DM them. They want to dish it, but they cannot take it. They have also got an Instagram, not an Instagram. They have also got a Twitter. I went on, they blocked me. How the hell do you know my Twitter, let alone my Star Stable Instagram? The only person that has known my Star Stable Instagram is Skarlet, and obviously my friend. All that had been going through my mind is, no way that Skarlet showed them my not even my art one that he has commissioned me on a piece on, that's there. No, my Star Stable one that I haven't posted on in a while. I don't post regardless. Let alone went on, used the link, found my Twitter, blocked me on that. Makes absolutely no sense. Because he has me blocked on Instagram after somehow finding me. He has blocked me on Twitter. I know how he found me because I have every of my normal socials linked. So all that's going through my head is, it's eating at me now. Is he really dead? Is Skarlet, has he really passed away? Because no way in hell. And I'm sure down to the bone. Now this Percy Dahomey is also very painfully similar to Green Flag. I got a message a while ago from Green Flag. This is back in the summer now we're going. I'm not going to read that because why the fuck would I? It is now up on the screen. Go for it. That white box is an apology that my friend wrote because they just wanted to think, you know what, give it time. I'll go post and send. That's not even my issue. That is between those two people separately. I don't know why he needed to go and tell every single person about inside issues. Not public ones, by the way. Not ones that Diesel has made videos on. Not the one that the British Runner has made an hour video on. Nearly 2. Those 2 videos will be posted. Beats me. So I replied this back to him, only to find out, oh, I can't send it to him because I have to be his friend. This is the same issue I have had with this new person, Dahomey. So, me and this other person, a friend of Skarlet's that had done art, we were both sick and tired of all of this drama going on. We started venting to each other about it. Anything that would happen, they would message me, I would message them. We're both fed up of it. Green Flag essentially ruined the chances of this being fixed. According to Skarlet, he did not know that Green Flag sent that. It's kind of doesn't seem right to me. He even messaged her on her birthday, long voice notes, which I don't have access to. Because, I mean, shit, it's her birthday. Who wants to read and listen to that on their birthday? At the time that my friend sent the apology to, she was ready to be fine and she had enough time to go back, go over it. That's fine, it's whatever. And then Green Flag sent me that. So I sent my friend that picture and I sent it to Skarlet's art friend, and I also said to Skarlet, you know what he put, right? I told him he ruined your chances. Because all throughout all this time, Skarlet was trying to, I say trying, this is all alleged because I don't know, it's all hearsay. All, I want to go back, be friends, like, I do miss her, I just want it to be over, all of this. I then got some messages about Data Protection Act 2018. Absolutely, anything on Discord, this is really, really pinching the line here. If it's messages, it's not leaking anything such as a face, which his face, I believe, has been on Twitch or Kick. That's already public knowledge. Anything I'm sharing, by the way, is already public knowledge. This right here it's things that I already have. It's things that have happened here. Because why would someone say, I, specifically me, led him down to suicide? So all of his other drama that is online, public knowledge, that didn't lead him down to it. No, it was me, the person that had been trying to help him. Yeah, admittedly, I got overwhelmed by it all, so I ignored him for a bit. I needed a bit of time. I say a bit of time. I left him for 3 days, maybe a week. I read and I replied. I tried to help. But nothing was ever enough, apparently. Here he's talking about that he didn't want him to go that far. So he is very, very painfully aware, and yet he obviously said nothing to Green Flag about this. The only issue I had when Skarlet would get lonely and occasionally upset because he wasn't really talking to anyone or felt like no one was there for him, is he wants people to come to him instead of him reaching out and saying, hey, can we play? Or can we call? Or can we just hang out? He would rather people go to him, which I understand people would rather be reached out to because they feel like a nuisance. But I hadn't known him for that long, and he could obviously send me pictures of his cat, and I just don't know why he couldn't have reached out. I mean, shit, I didn't reach out because I wasn't in the place to want to talk to him. I'm gonna be real. I never felt like I wanted to hang out with him as much because this is when everything happened, when the fallout, and I just really wanted everything to be over. And now it's reaching 2 years. I think 2 years anyway. And it's just getting all very stale. It's getting very dry. It's not it. But anything I have always tried to help him could have been better. As I have mentioned, I didn't know him that well. We were acquaintances. It shouldn't be my responsibility to baby him. There are countless of places that you can go to publicly for help, mental health help. You can take a media detox. There are a lot of things. I've done my best to keep privacy, contained. I don't particularly want my real name to be out there. If his name was out there, I don't particularly want that to be out there. So it might take a little bit for me to go through this and edit, blur, do what I can out. As for his friend Green Flag / the homie, I think they're the same person. If anything, I'm getting even more suspicious by the hour. So that's it. I am tired of it. I don't see why it needs to actually go on for this long. It's ridiculous. I never wanted to make a goddamn video about it for a start. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm fed up. He's passed away, and if this isn't Skarlet, why the hell are you still trying to besmirch his name? If there has anything I've missed, any screenshots, I guess that's a shame because I don't keep every single little detail. I keep the things that are a bit suspicious to me alone, such as the Viona stuff, the green flag stuff, the homie stuff. It just doesn't suit right. I'll see you in my next video, 10 months from now probably, but if I don't, Happy New Year.